Hello, this is Absolute Team 1, and the name of our concept is Right of Color. It started as an introduction. It started with finding weird ways or experimental ways to influence nightlife or festival or events that are related with music. And the pillars that we were building upon are music or sound and art and technology. And what is also a focus was a collective spirit and doing something for the experience of the people together. And in our discussions in the last 1 month online, we have come, like one topic that come to emerge was this topic of hidden experiences, because they are very private, intense, personal, but also a bit hidden from all the chaos of an event. And we wanted to focus on this hidden experience concept. And what came out of this was the rituals, like that are certain rituals that dominate our life, and they are not maybe as visible as they used to be some hundreds of years ago. But it was important that this kind of rituals can be interesting modality to design or create experiences. And this one specific ritual that we have taken into consideration in this concept was initiation, or this rite of passage that marks or that welcomes you to a new community, to a new group or a society. And this is also an interesting one because you have to, in a way, die and be reborn again, or you have to give up or leave behind what you have experienced up to that point and start as a new person. And we think this was interesting for an event or a festival like this. So our concept is a rite of color. It's an initiation ritual that is experienced in a hidden or an enclosed dark space, and it somehow prepares you to the event, to the festival. And it has 3 important steps. First one is selection. At the entrance of the space, you pick one of the colored shots that is like a symbol of the color, or that in a way specifies your mood or your current character, personality. And then you go into the space, and in the space, this color starts appearing on your body, transforms into some symbolic objects and starts to grow, and the space also enlightens with this color, and the color dominates the space. And then a direct cut to darkness again, and what is appearing in front of you is your color in a small glass bottle that is shining under black light that you can take up with you and start the festival with. We've been prototyping and testing some interactions. It was a bit challenging to create a dark space here, but we managed to find a little one and test it, and here's a short video of it. So a bit into the details of the concept. The first part is selection. There are shots in different colors, and before entering the space, you swallow it. And the idea was that you internalize the color. Like there's the color, you select it, but it has to become a part of your body before you start the ritual. Um, and then comes the magnification, or where this color is intensifying and dominating the space. Do you want to make a small, like, how you realize the projection?
I guess what we were thinking is that once you had the shot, that we wanted it to somehow represent it being inside your body and growing and then taking over the space. Of course, with only a day or so to do a prototype, we just made what the parts we could, which was a system with a Kinect that takes your body as a mask, and then a Bezier warp so that we could map it back onto the body. So that's what you were seeing in the video is video and some interactive physics particles with imagery on it that you could move around and have it mapped exactly to your body. And the rest of our concept would then be for that to leave, come out of your body, and then fill the space with light. And then it would cut to black at the end of that, and you would be presented with the bottle.
One important aspect is also the sound layer. Like the sounds that you have heard in the video are generative sounds that are also intensifying or morphing from more physical to or melodic form to abstract forms. Suza, quick.
So I basically built a beat machine you can see on the right now, and it's generating for each person that enters the room, it's generating a special beat. And therefore it selects also a melody, and it's put together, and in the beginning you just hear the melody really calm, and then it's getting a little louder, and then the beat enters, and then it all becomes pretty loud in the end when it gets really bright. So it's getting really bright and loud, and then it just dark and calm again, I guess.
And the last one is embodiment, or like the whole color light transforms into a physical object. And for this, we use the technology of blacklight inks. There are like an example, like this is a blacklight ink that glows something like this. And we have thought either like this glass bottle is transparent and comes with a blacklight ink that has a felt tip end, and giving this to the person, or is also somehow giving the person a creative tool, because we can also imagine walls or spaces in nightclubs or festivals where the people with their own color make drawings, write something, leave traces, and or even mix their own colors with their friends, and that are invisible during the day, but with black light they become visible. Or another possibility is to produce glass bottles that are already coated or containing this ink, so that just the glass bottle shines and inside there might be vodka, Absolut, or whatever. But this, somehow the color is objectified and given to the person to be carried as a reminiscent of this experience of the initiation ritual. There are some potentials and values that we see, especially for future. One is enhancing the interactions, like in this space, maybe jumping or doing things with your body with certain gestures correspond to certain behavior of the color. Another one is designing mass rituals, in the sense that scaling up the ritual. So it can be just multiple people interactions in the space, but we also find it interesting when, let's say, thousands of people are performing a ritual in an event, and how can this be, or how can we design such rituals? And the last one is the common experiences, because such an initiation actually creates a ground base for the people participating in an event, and this also creates like way to talk or topics for conversations, and we believe that there's also value in this part. And that is it. Thank you. This is our group, our mentors we thank, and also the project partners. It's not so easy to see, but our shot selector, you cannot see the lights, can you? black areas for each shot. And when you take it, the table starts to glow in the selected shot, or the opposite way. And that is a quick demo. Thank you.